Hi everyone, it's Alexis again, and to reiterate, I am a Level 2 occupational therapy student who started a week-long series regarding self-care and how it can be affected with kiddos who have sensory processing disorder. So in this video, we're going to be talking about exercise, which some people love and some people hate. I'm kind of like in between. I'm the type of person who will love it for a week and then the next week I'm kind of over it. But it's super important for everybody because it keeps you healthy, keeps you fit, and it kind of just keeps you going, especially during this whole crazy time. Exercise has been a huge stress reliever for me. So, exercise in kids with sensory processing disorder um, is extremely important because it helps them stay centered and grounded. And it also keeps them healthy too. So, a type of exercise that you can do is heavy work. And heavy work, like things you could do every single day. Like basically just carrying a laundry basket is heavy work, or jumping on the trampoline, that's heavy work. But heavy work or proprioception exercises, it allows the child to kind of be more aware of like where their body is at in space. So where their body parts are and kind of what those body parts are doing. So it also keeps a child more focused, and it allows them to, or it can help them carry out different everyday activities. So heavy work is basically anything that you allows you to push or pull against the body. So, for example, swimming, that's heavy work. Jumping on trampoline, that's heavy work. Hanging on playground equipment like monkey bars, that's considered heavy work as well. And then, like I mentioned earlier, just everyday activities or chores that your child could do. Vacuuming, that's considered heavy work. And like I said, carrying laundry baskets around, that is also heavy work. So heavy work can be incorporated into your child's sensory diet, which, if you don't know what a sensory diet is, it's any series of physical activity or any other accommodations, such as like a weighted blanket or aromatherapy, that helps give your child additional sensory input. So on this video today, I'm going to have all of you engage in some different heavy work exercises. So I want you and your kids to try this and then see how each of the exercises make you feel, and also see how your kids feel as well. So for the first one we're going to start with, we have a couple and I have some pictures here. We're going to start with, we have the crab walk, the bear walk. We also have a snake crawl, and then the donkey kicks as well. So I'm going to kind of explain what each of these are and kind of like how you're supposed to do them. So for the bear walk, what you're going to do, which would be, let me grab the picture again. It's going to be this one right here. So you probably have already been doing the bear walk. But what you're going to do is you're going to place your hands on the ground about 3 feet in front of you. I don't know if it exactly has to be 3 feet, but that's what it says. You're going to keep your butt high in the air, and then you're going to step forward with one of your hands and then step forward with your opposite foot. So if you put your left hand first, then you're going to put your right foot first, and then you're going to move your right hand and then your left foot. That's confusing. So that's what you're going to do. So I want everybody to do 10 of those, and then we will move on to the next activity. Alright, so how did that make everybody feel? It may have been a struggle for the parents, but maybe the kiddos enjoyed it and it helped kind of calm them down and ground them. So for the next activity that I want you to do is we're going to do the crab walk, which is going to be this one. So basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to sit on the floor with your feet hip distance apart. And they're going to be in front of you, and then your arms are going to be behind you with your fingers facing the hips. And you're going to kind of bridge upwards, so you're going to lift your hips up and you're going to tighten those abs. So you kind of want to get those core muscles engaged. And then you're just going to start walking forward by moving your left hand, and it's going to be your right foot, and then you're going to do your right hand and your left foot. So you're just going to do that as many times as you want, but what I want you to try to do is at least try to do 10 of them and then see how your kiddo's feeling. So hopefully everybody is getting a little bit of exercise in. Hopefully it's calming your child down. Hopefully the adults aren't struggling too much. But for the next one I want to do is the donkey kicks. I used to do these all the time when I was in gymnastics, and they really helped me. So what you're going to start doing is you're going to be in a table pose, which you're probably wondering what a table pose is. So you're basically going to be on your hands and your knees. And then you're going to press up onto your hands and your knees, or your hands and your feet, excuse me. And then you're going to kick one leg up followed by the other. And then as your legs return to the floor, you're just going to keep doing that. So I want everybody to try to do those 10 times as well. Alright, so it's almost over. I have 3 more activities or exercises that I want everybody to engage in. The next one are pretty simple. Everybody probably knows how to do a jumping jack. So what I want you to do with your kids is try to do at least 10 to 15 jumping jacks and then see if your kid is even more calm or what happens. Just ask them how their body feels. Do they feel like they know where their hands and their feet are? Do they feel like they're more grounded? All right, another exercise that we're going to do are wall push-ups. So they look like this. They're a lot easier, I believe, than normal push-ups. I don't like to do normal push-ups, so we're going to do a modified version, and they're going to be wall push-ups. So basically, you're just going to put your arms on the wall, and then you're going to kind of have your feet further away from the wall, so that way you kind of get a good angle in there. And then all you're going to do is you're going to push against the wall and then push out. And you're just going to do that 10 to 15 times. Hopefully your kiddos don't knock down those walls. And then let me know how everything is going when we get back. Alright, last activity or exercise that I want you guys to complete. These are wall sits. So you're basically going to put your whole body or your back up against the wall, and your feet are going to be shoulder length or shoulder width apart, excuse me. And what you're going to do is you're going to start sliding down until you get into that good tabletop chair position, like so. And you're just going to sit there. And what I want you to try to do is sit there between 20 and 60 seconds. But I want you to kind of adjust it and see how your kid does at 20 seconds. At least try to get to 20 seconds. Alright, I bet everybody, especially the adults, are probably feeling a little tired. And the kiddos, hopefully they're a little bit more grounded and they're not as stressed out or have anxiety. So I hope those exercises helped you and your child in order to increase that proprioception input for them. So for the next video that we're going to look at sleep and sleep hygiene. So hope to see you there.